WUTT-TV presents Painting to Decorate Your Home, and here with this week's theme is your host, Julia Endicott.
Hi, welcome to Painting to Decorate Your Home. I'm Julia, and today we're going to be making an original abstract oil painting. Let's get started because we're short on time. First, I mixed together primary crimson red and ultramarine to make purple, and then to get a darker wine color, I mixed cadmium red and ultramarine blue. And on top of my colors, I've thrown in the medium, which is liquid, and let's get started. So we're just going to try really fast to get as much color on this canvas as possible, and the canvas is going to want to move around because we're going to be moving super fast. Our goal today is to get rid of this white. So we're moving the paint around as fast with large brush strokes. Don't worry about it being uniform right now. Don't worry about it, how it really looks, because once you get all the color on the canvas, then you'll really be able to work with your brush strokes and how your finished product is going to look. You're going to get paint on the easel, you're going to get paint on your clothes. I wore a shirt today that had stains on it because I just knew I was going to get a mess all over it. Hopefully not my shoes though. I know sometimes when I'm painting, hopefully the kids are in the other room, and I like to play music and sing to myself, but I won't sing to you today because it might scare you away. Okay, so right here we're going to paint a horizon line, but we're going to come back to that after we get our second color on top. We're going to do a wine, which is just slightly different. And again, we're just getting the paint on canvas, moving it around. And as you can see, you know, where it's thicker, your color is going to be darker. And then over here, it's going to be lighter. And this is going to look nice, hopefully, at the end. So you just keep spreading it around. And you know what? To make this wine color, I actually did mix in some of this ochre yellow. And I bought all my paints in a collection of paints. I think there was 10 of them in there. And I think it was priced around $30, but I had a coupon, so it wasn't too bad. It's a lot less inexpensive to paint your own artwork. And the great thing is when you have people come to visit, they'll think you spent hundreds on an original painting. And then they're going to be so impressed when you tell them, no, I painted it. Or if it doesn't turn out, you just, you know, hide it in the garage. I've got some of those too. Now for this job of getting all the color onto the canvas, I'm using a really wide tip brush that is really good for getting a lot of color on there fast. Yesterday I was using a smaller tip brush, and it was an epic fail. I had to run to Hobby Lobby today and pick up another one. This works much better. Now my favorite artist is Mark Rothko. He became famous around the time Jackson Pollock did, and his works of art, his most famous paintings, are just simple two colors. Not too different from this. Now we're going to cut real quick to a commercial break, sponsored by Dynamic Diapers, fabulous company. And when we come back, we're going to add in that horizon line and work with our brush strokes a little bit more. So come on right back.
Don't you wish there were an easier way? Well, now there is! Introducing Dynamic Diapers. The diaper that combines rash cream and baby powder in one to cause less stress and no more mess. So this turns into this.
I always hated how messy my hands got when changing my baby's diaper. But now, with Dynamic Diapers, there's no more mess.
Call today and get a month's supply of Dynamic Diapers for only $19.99.
Okay, so we're back, and I finished coloring on top, and now what we're going to do is we're going to clean off our brush. This is paint thinner. Actually, my hands are covered in liquid. This is what's the word I'm looking for? Smellless, odorless, odorless paint thinner. And because, you know, if you're working in your house, you don't want to stink up your house, of course, but also you don't want that smell to linger on your paintbrushes because it will transfer to your canvas. So cleaning off my hand a little bit, cleaning off the brush, because we're going to switch colors. And you know what, I'm going to use this thinner brush here, the one that was my epic fail from yesterday. And I'm just going to go in, and I'm just going to add in this horizon line. Now, a big part of oil painting is that you want lots and lots of layers of paint. And so while we may get an idea of what our finished product is going to be today, it would be improved to go back and really keep adding paint maybe a day or even a week later. You just keep adding more and more. And that's really what makes the painting dynamic and interesting, and it gives your color more depth. This one has a little bit too much liquid, so it's going on a little thin, but you get the idea. I'm going to clean off my brush again. I'm going to go back and maybe work with this color a little bit more. And here, then you could really work. If you want, you could swirl it around. If you want more of an atmospheric effect, or you may just like a uniform kind of stripe, and you're still going to get different shades of your purple. More blues are going to show through. You want to be careful when you get around your horizon line here, because you're going to start picking up bits of that color. And if you move down without cleaning off your brush, then you're going to drag that color back down to your other purple. And I don't want to do that today, so just keep moving your brush or swirling your area in circles, whatever effect is that you decide you want to go for. Just going to clean off a little bit. And then go back up here. I'm going to show you a trick just so you won't be scared. If you find something, let's say I don't really love this horizon line. It went on a little too thin. So you could just take a paper towel and you're just going to wipe it off. Now I actually like that thin little iridescent atmospheric line better than that what I had before. So then I can go back, kind of blend it in a little bit more. That's a great thing with oils. It's thin, and you could go back, you could wipe it off. You could go back in a day, like I said, or a week or a month later, add to it. Of course, you know, a month from now, you won't be able to wipe it off, hopefully, with a paper towel, but you can just add to it, paint over it. The oil's always kind of changing. Just keep going back and forth like this. And what you can do is, I kind of like this thick portion we have going where the color's a little bit darker, so I can get underneath where I had that liquid and maybe add a little bit more. Now this is abstract. I'm not trying to paint a purple sky or anything in particular. We're just going to keep on working this color and moving it around. Now hopefully, if you're able to come back next week, we'll look at our painting again and see if we need to add anything. And I'm also going to break out some of my open back frames and show you how you can custom frame your own paintings, which is a whole lot less expensive than buying it in the store. I hope to see you then. Thanks.